All right, this is Jeff from RV Diagnostics. We're back up under the Workhorse GM chassis, big V8, and it was a knock sensor code. This is video 2, P0332, which is bank 2. We're going to compare. Luckily, we have stereo knock sensors. That means we have one for each bank, so we have something to compare it to. I know it, but I'm going to show you. So basically, ignition key's on. Key on, engine off. K-O-E-O. That means the dash lights are lit. Okay. Now, what I'm going to show you is that you put it on DC. Some of them have a bias voltage or a voltage it goes to. It's on AC right now. Let me put you on pause. All right. So there we are. We got a backlit. It's 13.8. Look at the. Oh, I turned it off. 13.8. Little M, big V. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm going to get it right so you see it good. Alright, so there. See the little M? That's milli. Thousandths, 0.100 of a volt. Alright, now we change the scale. Watch. Okay. Range. Alright. 0.013, 13 millivolts. Now we're going to go in, look at that. That's 1 whole volt. Tens, hundreds, thousands. Milli means thousands. Notice the little M's missing. V. Too much. The range is too high, the voltage is too low. That means 999 volts. DC. See the little dotted line with a straight line above it? Alright, so back, we're 13 millivolts. Alright, that's telling me key on, engine off. There is no bias voltage, DC. Some vehicles put a 5 volt signal to the knock sensor, and there's a resistor in it that divides the voltage evenly. It'd be about 2.5. This is not one of them. Alright, I've worked on so many different versions, I have to check myself sometimes. Alright. Now what we're going to do is the knock test. I'll show you how I hooked it up. I'll show you on the diagram. I'll put you on pause. Alright. Here we go. Pause. Alright, back. Alright, so what I have is, I'll turn it around, I'm sorry. I have the knock sensor right there. Here's the sump of the oil pan where it comes down and you drain it. So the knock sensor, this is bank 1, this is the driver. It's a dark blue wire, one wire, so that means the sensor grounds to the chassis. Grounds to the block, which is ground. And now I put a ground wire from a multimeter right up here. All right, here, I'm getting a little bit of light on here. Hold on. Wasting time. There you go, see? All right, so now it's hooked to the multimeter. We got 0 volts, millivolts, and we're on AC. All right, let me increase it a little bit. All right, you see it right there? Little squiggly line, ADA, auto, but it's 0.000 milli. All right, now I'm gonna take this big hammer here, right? This big hammer, right here, this big hammer. Oh, I'm making fun. It's a little jeweler's hammer with a brass tip. What I'm gonna do is just tap on that sensor like this. You don't need to beat the crap out of it. Alright. Oh, I dropped my multimeter lead. Alright, hold on, put you on pause. Alright, so back to it. I'm gonna knock on it because it's called a knock sensor. Okay. Now we're gonna see if it generates an AC voltage. It's gonna be a little one, millis. The spec should be high as 0.4 or 400 millivolts. Let's see. 0.372. 0.4. That's a good sensor. Alright. I'm not beating the crap out. Here's multiple knocks. Okay. Alright, so put you on pause and show you the wiring diagram. Alright, so now I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the wiring diagram. What we have is we were on bank 1, left side of engine, driver's side. So it's in pink, dark blue wire. Like I said, we follow it up. We go to the P24, dark blue. we go to the first page, all right, because it's 2 pages, 24, follow the dark blue out, all right, and it goes to KS knock sensor signal. Don't tell you 1 or 2, all right, and what pin is it? It's 51. All right, so we know that one's working good. You saw it. Now we're going to look at the yellow. Here's an overall view. All right. Now we're going to look at the one that highlighted in yellow. Knock sensor, bank 2 on right. That's P0332. All right. Then we follow the yellow wire out. It's a light blue, number 17 on this page, which means 17 on this page because it's 2 pages. And we follow it out. We go up. It's just like a road map. All right. And here you go. Knox, KS, Knox sensor signal. Light blue. So we're going to do the same thing over there. Key on, engine off. All right. So this is, I don't know, video 3. Don't hold me to that one, but there's a couple of them. Now, I showed you how to test a good one. All right. And I showed you the diagram. All right. Unfortunately, with the scanner in video 1, I was trying to show you how to read the voltage to each one of them. It didn't have it. It's called PID, parameter input, or parameter ID, identification, or sensor input or outputs. All right. It didn't have it. Okay. So we have to do it old school way. And we don't trust the scanner all the time. Even if it might have had the signal, we verify it by crawling up under the vehicle and doing it. All right, this is Jeff from RV Diagnostics. There will be a continuation video on bank 2 knock sensor KS, right? And that's the bad one. And that'll be in the PCM powertrain control module, pin 11. And it is a light blue wire. Bank 1 was a dark blue wire. All right, so what's the motto? Test, not guess. Safe travels until we meet again. Now, I did that wrong. Safe travels. May your campfire burn bright until we meet again. Whether at the fuel station, whether you're getting gas or diesel, or at the campgrounds, or on the road. All right. Maybe at your house, because I've been invited to a lot of places to come. Thank you very much. All right, we're out of here for video, the second part of testing a bad knock sensor.